Hi guys, so today I have a very simple video for you guys. I thought of this video not too long ago. I'm sorry if I look tired, I have a really bad headache, but basically I have 5 books for you here. I can show you guys. I have 5 new books for you here. I have yet to read these books. I haven't watched reviews or anything about them. So what I thought I would do is I would read you guys the synopsis and I would give a prediction on what I thought was going to happen. And then after I read all of these books, I'm going to be doing a video on whether my predictions were right or wrong. The first book is Talon by Julie Kagawa. So let's read the synopsis. Long ago, dragons were hunted to near extinction by the Order of St. George, a legendary society of dragon slayers. Hiding in a human form and growing their numbers in secret, the dragons of Talon have become strong and cunning, and they're positioned to take over the world with humans none the wiser. Amber and Dante Hill are the only sister and brother known to the dragon kind. Trained to infiltrate society, Amber wants to live the teen experience and enjoy a summer of freedom before taking her destined place in Talon. But destiny is a matter of perspective, and a rogue dragon will soon challenge everything Amber has been taught. As Amber struggles to accept her future, she and her brother are hunted by Order of St. George. Soldier Garrett Xavier Sebastian has a mission to seek and destroy all dragons and Talon's newest recruits in particular, but he cannot kill unless he is certain he has found his prey, and nothing he is certain about Amber Hill. Faced with Amber's bravery, confidence, and all too human desires, Garrett begins to question everything that the Order has ingrained in him, and he might be willing to give up to find out the truth about dragons. This is a very good synopsis. It's very intriguing. The cover page is gorgeous. I've never read anything about dragons. My predictions are that they're gonna fall in love and then it's gonna get all messed up and intense simply because they're meant to be enemies, and I don't know, I guess it switches point of views. I think it looks really good, it's really pretty. So yeah, this is my prediction. It's gonna be like a love triangle, but it's gonna be intense, and there's gonna be a slow build up to them discovering each other's truths. So yeah, we'll see. Next is Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Liliana Taylor. I was supposed to read this trilogy this month, but I could not purchase the second and the third book simply because there was none left. So I'm probably going to read it at the beginning of this month, but I will keep you of next month. I will keep you updated though. So this synopsis is very short. It doesn't give much details about the book, but we'll base a prediction off that. From Master Storyteller and National Book Award finalist Liliana Taylor comes a sweeping, gorgeous, written modern fantasy about forbidden love, an ancient epic battle, and hope for a world remade. Well, I believe that this is going to be a fantasy book and that she's going to fall in love with someone she's not supposed to. And there's going to be her against a certain group of individuals, and she's going to be a group of individuals, and it's going to be like a huge war between them. I don't know, guys. I've just heard really good things about this book, but I'm not sure what it's about, and I'm sort of happy about that. So my prediction is it's just going to be really intense. So it's hard to base a prediction off the synopsis because I don't even know what it's about based off of this synopsis. Now, a lot of my predictions are about love, but I tend to aim for books that I feel will have romance in it because I do like reading about romance. So it's sort of normal that those will be my predictions. We have Obsidian by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This book I watched a video about to be recommended. After watching The Fifth Wave, this book just interests me and grabbed my attention, so let's get into it. When we moved to West Virginia right before my senior year, I'd pretty much resigned myself to thick accents, dodgy internet access, and a whole lot of boring, until I spotted my hot neighbor with his loomy height and eerie green eyes. Things were looking up. Damon is infuriating, arrogant, stab-worthy. We do not get along at all. But when a stranger attacks me and Damon literally freezes time with a wave of his hand, well, something unexpected happens. You heard me, alien. Turns out Damon and his sister have a galaxy of enemies wanting to steal their abilities, and Damon's touch has me lit up like the Vegas Strip. The only way I'm getting out of this alive is by sticking close to Damon until my alien mojo fades. My predictions for this book is that her and Damon, they're gonna fall in love, and she's gonna be slowly discovering where he's from, what it's about, all these things about him, but then she's gonna realize there's a danger to him. It's gonna maybe separate them apart, but he's always gonna end up saving her, and this looks really good. The cover page is really nice, and he's gorgeous. And this is a really nice book, so yeah, those are my predictions. So let's move along. The next book that I replaced A Daughter Smoking Bone by to read this month is the Ruby Red trilogy. I actually have the entire trilogy right here, but I have yet to read about what's going to happen and all that. So let's get into the synopsis because it's quite long. 16-year-old Gwen lives with her extended and rather uncentric family in an exclusive London neighborhood. In spite of her ancestors' particular history, she had a relative normal life so far. The time-traveling gene that runs like a secret thread through the female half of the family is supposed to have skipped over Gwen, so she hasn't been introduced to the mysteries and spent her time hanging out with her friends. Leslie, it comes as an unwelcome surprise when she starts taking sudden, uncontrolled leaps into the past. She's totally prepared for time travel, not to mention all that comes with it. Fancy clothes, archaic manners, a mysterious secret society, and Gaiden, her time-traveling counterpart. His obnoxious, sorry guys, I'm really tired, a know-it-all and probably the best-looking guy she has seen in any century. Now, this book just intrigued me by the cover page. Time travel sounded so interesting. I feel like we're going to travel in this book, and I love traveling. I wish I could travel to places with such rich culture. I don't like vacations where you go in a resort. I like trips where you learn about people and learn about their life experiences and how they live. And I feel like I will throughout this book. There's going to be romance. There seems to be great friendship. Hopefully she's going to go through really weird things. This is a fantasy book because of the time travel, but I feel like it's still going to be realistic, so I'm looking forward to this, and it's quite short, so hopefully I'll flim's through. The last book I have for you guys today is A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. Now, the synopsis says, when 19-year-old huntress Fairy kills a wolf in the woods, a beast-like creature arrives to demand retribution. Dragged to a treacherous magical land she knows only from legends, Fairy discovers that her captor is not an animal, but Talon, one of the lethal immortal fairies who once ruled their worlds. As Fairy dwells on his estate, her feelings for Talon transforms from icy hostility to a fiery passion that burns through every lie and warning she's ever been told about the beautiful, dangerous world of the Fae. But an ancient wicked shadow over the fairy lands is growing, and Fairy must find a way to stop it or doom Talon and his world forever. From what I understand, I feel like this is a Beauty and the Beast retelling. I've heard that was true. I see on the cover page and the synopsis too. So I feel like this is just going to be a beautiful love story that's going to go from hate to love, and it's going to be filled with fantasy, and it's what I need to read right now. I read Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. I loved her writing, So I'm really excited for this book. I just feel like it's going too smooth. It's a great book to read in a reading slump. And yeah, those are my predictions, that basically it's going to be like Beauty and the Beast, but way more magical, way more intense, and a much beautiful story, even though Beauty and the Beast is my favorite love story of all time. So guys, that's all I have for you guys today. These are the 5 books that I decided to predict. They were more repetitive than I expected my predictions, but these are the type of books and genres I was into, romance, fantasy kind of thing. So I will finish these books as soon as possible, and I will film the video on how right or how wrong my predictions were. I hope you have a great night or a great day, depending on the time you're watching this. And keep being beautiful people. So bye guys.